I let out another horrified scream, feeling my lungs ache with the lack of air that I was forcing from my own lungs when I saw what was below me. It was a giant flower plant. The creature opened their petals like a gaping mouth, ready to gobble me up. Joshua, help! Hey all you cool creatures, I'm Cryptid. Welcome to the Cryptid Plays YouTube channel. And today we are continuing our little dive into each person's route in Chapter 2 of Ghost Ship Lovers. This time I intend to do Joshua. Now, of course, being that this game is an 18+ game, I will still read the warning off to you, and this video is still age restricted, regardless of if there's NSFW content in Chapter 2 or not. I intend to keep my videos for an 18+ audience as well. But here's the warning. Warning, 18+. This game contains age-restricted materials and it is reserved to an adult public. This is a work of fiction. All characters in this game are over the legal age of 18 years old. All the sex scenes are consensual. But still, viewer discretion is advised. And with that out of the way, let's get started. Alright. I had no idea why the captain would order me to do this, but I better go with someone I trust, since it looked like I didn't have a choice. So, who do you want to go with? Well, we're choosing Joshua this time. I will go with Joshua. The cabin boy looks surprisingly happy at my choice. Oh, that little blush, he's adorable. Really? You want to go with me? Yes, I do. Aw, look at him. He's all happy and flustered to be alone with Cryptid. I am not. Oliver chuckled and put his arm around Joshua's shoulder. Be gentle with our Joshy. He is very shy. The cabin boy pushed Oliver away, very clearly embarrassed. Stop it. I am not sure about this. Joshua is not really the fighting type. If something happens... Joshua never goes very far into the island usually, so it should be fine. I can protect Cryptid. He looks pretty determined, saying that. It's very cute. It is. All right, but don't go too far from the beach. All of us went to the port side to board the ship's tender. It is large enough to take the whole crew, as well as a few empty bags and containers. Once on the shore, everyone went off on their separate ways. Now, me and Joshua are alone. The cabin boy looks around nervously as he stands alone with me on the sand of the beach for a moment. So, I hope the breakfast I made you was all right. I hope you like the clothes. I made them all myself. Oh my gosh, that is so sweet of him. He did such a good job. Oh no. I'm sorry, Joshua. I'm gonna go with the not so nice answers first. I know that this one is probably the right one, but it's not really my style, but it will do. Oh. Joshua's face turned to a sad look. No, I don't want to make him sad. I'm sorry. I can make you another style when we get back to the ship if you want. Maybe. I'm sorry about this situation. I know it must be scary and confusing for you. Alright, let me go back and get the other answers. I just wish I wasn't sleeping in a prison cell. Neutral. Joshua's face turned to a sad look, frowning as he looked at me. Yeah, sorry about that. We don't really have another bed. At least the door to the cell stays open now. At least. Alright. Now for the nice answer. You did? That is very sweet. I do like the clothes. Thank you. I'm very happy you like it. I've known how to sew since I was a kid. That is pretty impressive. And you know how to cook too. Yup, since I was a kid as well. I'm sorry about this situation. I know it must be scary and confusing for you. So I'm ready to answer some of your questions. I do have a few. Before, I think you need to hear about our situation and why we are here. You see, we are not from this book. Wait, you mean you've come from the same world as me? We did. A long time ago, we were cursed with an animal form. Then we were cursed once more to be stuck inside the book. I stared at him with a lot of confusion. Wait, how long were you stuck in here? The cabin boy thinks for a moment. I think we've been in here for around 300 years. By the way, I love the slight differences in the way they explain their curse. It's really fun to hear them all say it in a different way. Like, some of them seem vaguely excited and some of them seem very upset about it. Which is understandable, but I just, it's a good touch. I like seeing how their feelings on it differ. What? I was baffled. I don't know what to say or even think now. Joshua looks back at me with concern and gentleness. Your situation looks even more complicated than before, doesn't it? You can say that again. Alright, I mean, we can ask all of these, so does it mean I'm also stuck here? Joshua stroked the back of his neck as he looked down, a sad expression on his face. I'm afraid so. Well, this is great. I kind of like having my own pirate adventure, but I still need to go back home at some point. What was the first curse you were talking about? Ooh, we actually asked this slightly differently in this route too, I think. I'd have to go back and check, but I think we do. Joshua gave me a soft and shy smile. Well, I don't really like to talk about how we got it, but I can tell you I was personally cursed with the jellyfish. And what does that mean exactly? The cabin boy shrugged. Well, not much. It's a bit embarrassing, actually. Oh, I won't insist then. Why did the captain bring me here? Oh, right. I didn't tell you? He pauses for a moment, as if he was wondering how to answer, or even if he should answer. Well, the captain wants to marry you. I stared at him for a moment, my eyes wide with incomprehension. What? Marry me? But why? I haven't even met the guy. He doesn't know me. This made no sense. I'm sure the captain can explain it all to you. I just don't think I'm the right person to tell you. Well, this is great. If a person I never even met decides to kidnap me, then they decide I should marry them. I think I would like to know why. Considering I'm the one who got kidnapped, after all. No more questions. I guess those were all my questions for now. I am still processing all this information. The cabin boy gave me a sad look. Sorry again, Peanut. You don't need to apologize. Peanut? Joshua flushed, looking away now. I have no reason to call you Jailbird anymore since you can leave the prison cell whenever you want. So I thought I should give you another nickname. Do you mind? Oh, not really. It's cute. He seems pretty happy now, smiling at me. Good. We should go into the jungle now. We didn't walk for long, but it was still hard to navigate between the thick jungle's trees and vines. Thankfully, Joshua was walking slowly and helps me advance by pushing the larger leaves out of the way. So, why did you come here? I'm looking for a few fruits. That should be easy. Yes and no. Some of them are hard to reach, and we have to be careful about snakes and such. Snakes, right. Well, I will help the best I can. He smiles softly at me. I love his smile. He's so cute. Thank you. Don't worry, I will do the climbing. You can just stand with the bag under the tree so I can toss you the fruits. Easy enough. The cabin boy stops and looks up. I can see some from here. He started climbing, and I got ready, holding the bag open. Joshua is pretty good at climbing, reaching the top branches pretty easily. I guess when you work on a ship, you end up being pretty good at climbing. I mean, you would think so, right? I could not see much of his upper body under all those clothing, but I could tell they were pretty athletic. I flush as I realized that I was picturing Joshua without a shirt right now. Are you ready? The cabin boy was calling for me from the thick wall of leaves on top of the tree. I was not even able to see him behind all of it. I am. What looks like a mango fell down, and I caught it into the bag with precision. I smile at my accomplishment. You know, we should feel accomplished. Hand-eye coordination is sometimes hard. I stopped mid-sentence and immediately looked down when I felt something grazing my leg. Please don't be a snake. Please don't be a snake. I sigh in relief when I recognized simple vines, my fast-beating heart calming down. Thank goodness it is only vines. Why does that feel incredibly ominous? Ah, that's why. In a second, the vines wrapped themselves around my left leg, and I let out a shocked scream as I was yanked off my feet. Man-eating plants. Yes. This is gonna be fun. Dragged on the ground, I tried to wiggle and pull myself away, but I still couldn't get free from this strange and horrifying plant. I then was being lifted upside down. I let out another horrified scream, feeling my lungs ache with the lack of air that I was forcing from my own lungs when I saw what was below me. It was a giant flower plant. The creature opened their petals like a gaping mouth, ready to gobble me up. Joshua, help! In a desperate move, I tried to reach the vines around my leg, pulling and scratching them as I got lowered toward the plant. Eventually, the petals closed on me, while letting go of my leg, twisting on itself to press me tightly. Oh God. Well, that's not good. I felt the warm feeling of my tears dripping on my cheeks as I was whimpering, fighting against the plant to avoid getting crushed by its vines. Is this really how I was going to die? I couldn't move anymore, the breath leaving my body as I felt myself being squeezed by the strange creature. It was rough, and it felt hot. But then I started to feel something almost slithering up my body. It was like a cool goo, slightly cold, and felt a bit wet. The sensation was weirdly soothing upon my skin. Slowly, the plant started to open again. I could actually see some sunlight through the top. The weird slime was now at my shoulders, and I could see it was prying the petals open. I started breathing normally again, and with the help of the slime, I managed to slide out of my sticky flower prison. I crawled as best as I could away from the horrid plant on all fours for a few feet before I turned to sit and watch the slime coat the entire plant. Slowly, the vegetable started to dissolve in the slime, disappearing from my sight. All I could do was stare in incomprehension. What was that thing? Pretty soon, the plant was all gone. The slime started to slide toward me, making me back off against a tree. I gasped when it transformed back to a form I recognized. Joshua! Oh! He looks so good with all the blue. He's so cute. The cabin boy was staring at me with a lot of concern. Are you all right? Are you hurt? I could not help but stare at the beautiful glowing blue stripes on his whole body. I think I'm fine. He approached to kneel down next to me. Your arm. I followed his glance toward my arm, which had a pretty bad scrape against it. I probably got it from being dragged by my feet over the ground. Joshua let out a whine. Oh, it's okay. Oh no, you got hurt. Connard was right. I failed to protect you. Good gosh, this is mean. I'm sorry, Joshua, but I need to say it first. We'll get the other ones afterwards. Maybe I should have gone with someone else. The cabin boy looked like he was about to cry, his expression changing to one that could break the heart of anyone, including myself. It already does break my heart. Oh. I'm so sorry. I felt horrible now. I didn't want to make this sweet boy cry. Yeah, we better feel horrible. That was mean to say. No, you saved my life in the end. I'm sorry. Thank you, Joshua. Please, let me ease the pain. Alright, let me go back and get the other two answers. I'm fine, really. Neutral. I still feel very bad about it. It's only a burn. It does not hurt that bad. I will be fine. Thank you for saving my life. And you just saved my life. I did, but you still got hurt. It could have been way more worse, Joshua. That plant was going to kill me. I'm safe now because of you. Thank you. I'm safe now because of you. Thank you. Please, let me ease the pain. I watched as his left hand and upper arm turned to slime. Wasn't this the stuff that had just turned the plant into mush? Please, don't be scared. It will make you feel better. I promise. I trust you, Joshua. I'm not scared. I nod and let the slime gently envelop my arm where the scrape was. Oh, so cute. He looks so sad. Like in the plant, the slime felt slightly cold and wet. Pretty quickly, the burning feeling disappears, making me sigh in relief. It felt so soothing and refreshing on my skin. So, this must be your curse. The jellyfish, right? Right. It's a bit embarrassing. The glowing, and these weird strings in my hair. Nah, you look really cool, actually. I think it's pretty. Yeah, heck yeah, MC. You and me both. Joshua's face turned pink from blushing, and he had to look down from embarrassment. You do? Of course. Thank you, Peanut. He got his arm and hand back to their normal form, his other pretty yet cursed aspects also disappearing. I got up and sighed. Let's go get some fruits. The cabin boy got up with me, surprised. Are you sure? Maybe we should go back to the ship and let Edward examine you. I smile at him. It was scary, but you saved my life. And my scrape does not burn anymore. I feel safe with you, Joshua. He's so cute. The blush quickly got to his ears, smiling and looking down again. Thank you, he mumbled. He gets embarrassed so easily. It's so cute. How more adorable could he be? They really were the sweetest thing. I really wanted to thank him properly for saving my life, so I was determined to at least gather the most fruits I could before we had to leave for the evening. After a while of searching and light climbing, the bag got pretty full of fruits. No scurvy for us! Satisfied, we headed back to the beach to wait for the others. Once I got back on the ship, Edward took a quick look at my burn and applied an ointment on it to help it heal. Joshua stayed by my side the whole time, avoiding to look at Connard, who was giving him a harsh and judgmental gaze. He did a good job, Connard. Be proud of him. It wasn't his fault. And he made the burn feel better, and, he destroyed a man-eating plant. What more could you want? Well, that was something. I wonder silently how I would be able to sleep after everything that happened, not to mention the addition to all the new information I got from Joshua. I can't imagine how it must feel to not only be cursed, but to be stuck in a book for 300 years. Well, if I can't leave, I may just also experience an eternity within this book myself. How could the captain do this just to marry me? I need to talk to them. I need more explanations than what the other crew members have had to offer. This is the end of Chapter 2. Thank you so much for playing. Please enjoy the credits and official song for Ghost Ship lovers.
Stood on the shoreline, for I swore it all to see. I tried to look away, but it meant the world to me. Now there's nothing but the ocean and its story by the page, held captive by its tail, with its words an inky cage, where once the book was closed and we had to stow the sails. But sure as dusk is falling, the dawn she never fails. No, nothing's left to plunder, except all you have to give. Take all we can, give nothing back, the code by which we live. Yo ho, yo ho, is this the life for me? Is there truly nothing more that a pirate's meant to be? could never find the words to make you stay. If me and you was only ever in a dream, I'd know that waking up is crueler than it seems. And if you ever want to try to find your way to me, just let the story take you back into our lonely sea. 'Cause only your love can set us free. Set me free. Yo ho, yo ho, is this the life for me? Is there truly nothing more that a pirate's meant to be? Yo ho, yo ho, until his fate's undone, we'll sail for the horizon till we find our setting sun.
Well, we completed Joshua's route of Ghost Ship Lovers Chapter 2, and it was so much fun. I am low-key obsessed with this visual novel. I am just so excited for more. This is such a good visual novel. The characters are so much fun. The art is cute. Ella honestly did a fantastic job. God, I could ramble on forever about how much I truly enjoy this entire story, the entire premise. I think it is so cool. And actually, the developer has another game that ties in with this one. It's not about the same characters, but it does have to do with the books. So maybe I'll play that one at some point on my channel. I have played it myself. It is very short, but if you want technically lore that ties in with this, it would be fun to, you know, check out. But that one is more horror than romance, so it's different, but it is really cool. Anyhow, before I ramble on, I think you all know my thoughts on this entire game already. I've definitely left hints about how I feel about it, and not hints. I've also just left like straight up comments about it, but I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed playing it. And I want to thank you all for watching this video. If you did like this video, please hit that like button. And if you want to see more of me, but you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe. I upload videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, and sometimes extras and shorts randomly throughout the week. I also stream on Twitch on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Fridays are usually twice a month, but they have been known to be more, and sometimes less. And I hope to see you all next time. Bye!